Once our cost centers and assets are set up, we can start adding emissions data by clicking the Emissions tab. Small amounts of data can be added manually, and this how-to video will demonstrate this process. Large amounts of data can be uploaded by using the bulk upload wizards, the use of which will be demonstrated in the bulk uploads how-to video. From the Emissions tab, we can use the sub-nav buttons to select the type of data we want to add. So to add electricity data, we click on the Electricity button, which brings up the relevant data capture page. All the fields except the cost field are mandatory, so we must first add dates for the period over which the electricity was used. Assign it to a cost center or asset, and then choose the emission type, which in this case is electricity. We can then enter the amount and type of units used. The supplier reading field is used for validating the accuracy of your data and for verifying whether or not the rules of the Carbon Reduction Commitment Energy Efficiency Scheme have been met. In this case, the meter readings in the invoice we are using are all estimates, so we have to say no. If you wish, you can also add the total cost of the electricity used during this period. In our case, it is £2,801. We must then click the Save Emission button, and our newly entered data is shown in the emissions table. The data can be edited or deleted by using the relevant buttons in the table. Adding data for the other types of emissions is exactly the same. For example, we can add gas use by clicking on the Heating button, entering the data, and clicking Save Emission. And again, the new data then appears in the emissions data table. To view the emissions data for specific cost centers and assets, we can either click on the Organization tree when using the Emissions tab, or, when in other tabs, by clicking the Data tag in the Organization tree. This will take you straight to the emissions table for that cost center or asset, where you can view and edit your existing data or add new data as required.